Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know this lightning kind of crazy. Too much light. How can I get it? I don't know if y'all can see me. Good morning. Come on out, baby. Mixing up a lightning now. I think there you go. How is everyone doing this morning? When I say these days are tough, y'all. These days are tough. But yeah. I was just coming on, checking in, checking in. I'm about to go here in a little bit and get my nails done. Sooner or later, what's coming to my YouTube, what I've been planning for a while, is talking to different people, going live, talking to different people because it's coming straight from behind the screen, you know. Um, and let's get serious things going on. Let's laugh. Let's have a good time, in the most professionalist way, because YouTube and their rules. So you got to do it the right way. Cause this is even before my mom passed away. I had so many plans. And this is why you shouldn't sit up there. Yeah, whatever you have on your heart and what you want to do, like as far as me with the my YouTube channel, making it bigger and better. You know what I'm saying? And having discussions with people live. Still gonna be behind the scenes sometime, but most of all, I'm gonna be live and with people. We have serious things to talk about, especially like what's going on now, with Trump. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one to be heavy on politics, but I pay attention to him. You know, I also pay attention to how divided this world is, and how people don't care about one another. You know what I'm saying? You literally have people that can see a person and that's down and really don't even care about it. They really don't even care about it. You know, um, I just don't have a heart like that. So it's just a lot of things and a lot of changes what I'm trying to do, you know. And I've been keeping quiet about it because I'm excited about it, And a lot of times when you're excited about something, you tell people, people try to go up against you about it, when when it's in God plan for you is for you. And nobody can take that from you. So, um, yeah, so they'll be open soon. Yeah, a relaxed day. I needed to relax today. The children are at school. I got a homeschooler. She done did her work already, and yeah, everybody's doing great. It's been tough, but we gonna make it through, right? So what I'm planning on this channel is to um just I plan on just doing more live, showing my face, just, speaking on topics, situations. It could be, almost like interviews here in my own city, the people in my own city, the things that they may go through, even people that are not in my city, So I just look forward to that. Um, Getting all that type of stuff lined up. Oh, this man know this is closed. Oh my God. It's too much division in this world. Literally seeing a man go in the trash can, like, it breaks my heart where the world is coming to, where no one even cares, that they're heartless. But people gotta want to know, have to change their own heart. It can't be, you can talk and you can speak all day. I know I'm going back and forth, but just seeing this stuff, like, it's just ridiculous that we don't care about each other enough, you know, to help one another. And yeah, you have a choice just like everyone else has a choice. But to see these things, because everybody has been in a position in which they needed something or needed some help, to look at one specific group of people, um, and that's what I can't stand. It's like what's going on now in the world today is our government is trying to control us. They've been trying to do this all our life. They try to control us, you know. And what comes with control is they give and they can take it away. They think they're God, and they're not. They're not. They're not God. God has the last say, and just if it's a last say, it is against His children, against His people. Therefore, that's not His say. That's not that's not His say. That's not His last say. That is people, the worldly people's last say, because of their hearts are not in the right place. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's just evil. It's just evil. That's why I stay to myself. That's why I don't bother nobody. But if I see somebody in need of help, definitely it is what I'm gonna do. If I can't do it, I'm gonna do it. And I do know you can't help everybody, because one thing I always say, don't be used by man, be used by God. Be used by God. Like, nobody's perfect, and if there's a perfect person, I can't be wrong that. I'm sorry. I gotta be wrong. The people that know that you're you have flaws. Everyone has flaws. Don't come talking like you're perfect, and you're not. I just got on here just to chit chat a little, you guys. It's just the things I've been seeing, and the things in which I've been going through lately. You know, it's I be to be honest, when you come and you talk on YouTube or anything, it's really, it relieves you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It every step of the way is helping you. Because you're not alone, and that people have been in your position. Where you've been before, and I think that's a lot of times how everyone needs to think, because one act of kindness at a time, one act of kindness at a time of helping each other. And you know being there for one another. You know, gotta let you know, how to be careful with that, being there for people, because you don't um want to help people that are users, but sometimes you end up doing it. You can't even say nothing about it, because you know what, God's gonna handle that. God is gonna handle that. I was sitting in the comments I seen, and you know how the news pops up on your page from your city, and they was talking about let me see if I can. No, that's not it. What is that? I was sitting up here and I noticed, he says, they're talking about the food stamps and the government assistance and them taking candy and soda. And so this is what I want to know. How how are the businesses like Walmart and everybody that has these things, how is that gonna work? Because you do know food stamps turn into cash, right? It's nothing but cash. It goes right back to our government. So for people to be trying to be in control, and um because they're able to do for their family, right? So it doesn't matter how you control other people's family, because you're able to do for your own family, right? So people don't care. This is what I'm talking about. You got disabled people on food stamps that don't hardly get much, in like $600, you know, a month in SSI. I don't talk about this stuff much, but this is right here with so much more going on in the world. This is what they decide to talk about: Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, Section 8. And then, and if we are going to prevent people from purchasing candy and soda because they receive stamps, then let's stop them from purchasing alcohol and tobacco with cash benefits. Let's be real, people. Why are we trying to control what people eat because they receive assistance? We're in a world full of hate. And yeah, you do have people that misuse the system, but you can't count everybody as that, just like you can't count every person that is making money, that they made money in the right way, that they're millionaires and billionaires, and the people that do have more money than the less fortunate. You can't say that they making all their money in the right way too. A lot of us are making them richer, but yet they aim for the lower class. You don't think that lower class and the middle class are not going to benefit from all these things that is going on. You just sit there and wait. You just sit there and wait, and you see for yourself. You'll see for yourself. So there is no security in jobs anymore. Here today, gone tomorrow. Look at businesses that have closed. People should decide what they want to eat. Sad thing is that I've seen seniors buy pet food to eat, but this was quite a few years ago. Who knows? It could still be happening. I see. This is what I'm saying. I never heard of that, you know, um, but it's crazy that somebody ends up saying that. That's crazy. I'm just looking at how people think, and them not even caring about the next person. how could the rich or the people that make more money than the less fortunate speak on something if they never been through it? I don't see how it matters. People on food stamps are not animals that you're just throwing food to. They are human beings that if they get it is because they need help. Some people, and some people do kind of jeopardize that. You know what I'm saying? But it is a lot of people that works that's on food stamps, that's on Section 8, that's on SSI. It's just a limit. I say people need to thank God that they're able to take care of their family and they don't have to worry about none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I just I just think so because even the people on Section 8 food stamp or whatever, they they have to pay taxes too. You know what I'm saying? Is it's the rules. You cannot get on food stamp unless you're disabled, but they're getting checks and stuff like that without, you can't get food stamps or be on Section 8 without any of that. So if if you have never been and was, privileged enough to not have to deal with that type of stuff, just thank God. You ain't got nobody all in your business. Okay? So just thank God for that, And I think that's what's taken out of the equation is God because other people will understand and they would know exactly what's going on. It's not anybody say like we're we're far. There's a lot of people that are far from God right now, and that is if you allow things like that to happen and that is not right. We came a long way, but you can't expect everybody to be a millionaire and have a lot of money. That ain't everybody's life. I mean, everybody, people want money, but how to explain this? Everybody's not going to be rich. Everybody's not going to have money in the bank. And not everybody is going to be poor. But it's enough people poor, and there's enough people rich, and there's enough people that have enough money in the bank. They learned. They did. Not everybody is that fortunate. Nobody wants you to feel sorry for them. They just want you to understand them. And I think that there is clearly a difference, especially when you work too and you're trying to make it throughout life, and you have your own government not even understanding you. At the same time you're working, you're being controlled. If you don't have to go through that, you need to, like I said, you need to be grateful and thankful that God hasn't put you through those things. Seriously. You know, yeah, you work hard, but they work hard too. So don't get it twisted. It's just so many people that are miseducated about these things. I feel like if people, a lot of people go like what they used to say, when you're living beyond your means. There's a lot of people that's on Section 8 that knows that at this point I can't just step out and just try to live because, you know, do to pay the rent on my own. This is why I'm here, you know. But, they want to. They definitely want to. And I talk to a lot of people. And not to mention, like over here in my neighborhood, we have 3 stores owned by the same people, right? And not our skin people. And when I say each and every one of those stores are extremely high, each and every one of them, they've been high for years. Their gas has been up for years before gas got high. they gas was up. And I never understood. I was like, why are they in our community and with such high prices? Like, seriously, if you really think about it, you have a lot of then they just shut down the only grocery store that was in our community. Only grocery store. But those three stores on the same street last. They last. Which is so crazy to me. They are so high. And you already know they can price it in a kind of way. And then when you go up in there, they shortchange you. Sometimes you have to go off on them. And that's why I do not like going into their stores. I hate their stores are the only ones that are that close to us. And I don't like to say hate, but their stores are the only ones that close to us. We have to go like some miles to get to Walmart. It's another store, grocery store is around the corner, over the bridge. Go straight. It's too much. It's too much. And I'm just like, you're clearly breaking our community down. But you guys, I'm finna get ready to go up here. I'll probably talk to you again either later or tomorrow. But one act of kindness at a time. That's all we need. If everybody would do that, boy, I tell you how much better the world could be. Can't nobody tell you about what you go through but you, not even the government. With people with money, I'm not going to say all, but a lot of them don't care. And we have to care about each other. I do know in these times we all gonna need each other. So I'm preparing my neighborhood of how much we need each other. Are you? Love y'all guys. I'll talk to you later. So okay, bye bye.